Quite the pain here, but trying to make some progress on, I'll call it fabbing, but it's more like I don't know, disastering the hot side together for this turbo stuff. Never built a turbo kit before, and I can't say that I recommend doing it on a 95 GT Mustang. Just not much room to work with, especially if you don't have all the exact tools. You know, I'm stuck with working with a Sawzall and other things like that. But anyway, yeah, turbo's gonna sit here about, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that space. Maybe a basic screen and move some wiring, a little more cutting or something. It'll work. $200 turbo, I'm not worried about it. Plenty of room. It's tucked way down in there. The downpipe and everything should be easy to run. There's plenty of room for just a 3-inch, but the conundrum lies down there. I couldn't, with the air conditioning and everything still intact, I couldn't run forward-facing header on this side because it would hit the back of the air conditioning compressor. So I ran it back like normal, and it crosses over underneath. So I'll try to get down here and show you. Oh. So get the phone fixed here. Well, you can't really see it very well, but this is looking up at the driver's side. There's the brake booster. You can kind of see the, I take it back, you can't really see it. Anyway, there's just a normal header. Comes down like normal right here, but gosh, you can't see anything. My light's not working. Anyway, I've got a V-band right here where it comes down. You know what? I have a light right here. So there's a V-band right here. I just welded this short 2.5 piece to the collector itself, then put a V-band on it, and then used old exhaust pipe that I already had from tailpipes and such. Pardon the nasty welds. I'm working with flux core, and it's just ugly, but it'll work. And so it comes across, sorry for the jerkiness, it's just not much room under here. Underneath the bell housing, it's actually really close to the transmission pan, and past the oil pan, lots of room though. There's lots of room. Then it comes underneath the lowest spot that I could find under the K-member, and it's spaced weird right now just because I'm test fitting some other stuff, so it doesn't actually sit this low. But grab my light again. You can see, kind of, comes over. It's not too much lower than the oil pan. I think there will be plenty of room when done. May have to take it easy on speed bumps and stuff, but oh well. It's the only way I could make it work. And so it'll come up here past the steering rack, past the sway bar, and there's the transmission cooler lines, and this one will just run right up into the turbo inlet. You can see that. Of course, everything's gapped. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a picture for how things are going to work. I think I'm going to put the wastegate right on the opposite side of this flat part right here, back on this side, and it's just going to empty to the ground. That'll be the easiest way to catch both inputs. This will be the passenger side input from the flipped header that I have over here. What's hard to see is that there's no room, or very little room, I guess you could say. I'm just blinding myself. You can get an idea of how frustrating this is working down here. So, it looks like they're in direct conflict with each other. They're not quite. There's a little bit of room. So I'm thinking I can rig something up with the bends and such that I do have still to make that work. Like I said, I'll just have to be careful with my ground clearance. I think it'll be okay. But we'll just have to find out. There's not a ton there, but that's a good 8 to 10 inches. Well, I guess it won't be that much once the car's actually sitting on the ground, but whatever, it'll be good enough for around town. Anyway. And I just realized that I flipped the camera, so everything's gonna look sideways. Oh well. Oh, tempted to give up and just run normal exhaust. Got some sitting over here. Anyway.